Happy Saturday, ladies. This is Patty Petrie with Makeup P31 Woman. My business is about God first, beauty, and encouragement. Today, I'm going to give you a verse for the day, and then we're going to dive into making up our eyes. I have been doing a puzzle. I think I told you I'd bought some jigsaw puzzles, and the last one that I did had the scripture verse on it that I'm going to share with you today, and that is out of Psalms 32:8. I will instruct you and teach you the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. I love this verse because, number one, it tells us that God loves us. He's motivated by love. And number two, He's instructing and counseling us. How can we go wrong if we listen to the counsel of God? So I hope that is a good verse for you today. Now, I'm going to show you a neutral eye look today. I'm using this Neutral Palette 9. And I am going to start off with my liquid eyeshadow, as I always do. If you've watched me very long, you know that I like to use liquid eyeshadow as a base. This is in the color Giggly, and it's very easy to use. I just do 2 swipes, and then I use my finger to pat and blend. And you can just blend up into the crease. And it gives you really good coverage. See how it evens out the skin tone? I love this stuff. And the nice thing about it is you can use this alone if you want an easy, simple look, or you can use it as a base for your powder shadow as you build up that definition and interest. So what are y'all up to today? My husband is working with a friend on our back porch. I tell you what, we've been trying to get this back porch done for a while. We actually hired somebody, and unfortunately that did not work out. So after about a month and a half, my husband's like, okay, plan B. And so he's out there working on it today, and we probably will hire some other people to help him along the way. But I tell you, good help is hard to find. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, so now I'm going to use Palette 9. I'm using this color first. I'm going to go in with a crease. It's kind of a mid to light tone. It's got a little rose pink color to it. Of course, you know me, purple and pink. And I am using a blending brush. It's just a big brush that's kind of loose rather than dense. And this allows you to apply the powder lightly. And I'm just doing that right in the crease. And when you use these loose blending brushes like this, you get less color than if you use a dense brush. And that's just what I want for this color. And I go up a little bit higher because I do have slightly hooded eyes. Now that I am getting older, that skin is looser. So it becomes more hooded. All right, so next I'm going to give my eyes a little bit of definition. I'm going to use this flat cream shadow brush, and I'm going to go in with this darker kind of a burgundy color. And I start out by using just the edge, dipping the edge of the brush in there and tapping it and then going right in the crease. So I can get it right in there without going up too high with that dark color. And I'm coming probably about halfway in. Then I'm going to take the side of the brush, tap it, and then just do the outer third of the lid. Oh, this is such a pretty color, y'all. And then I'm going to turn the brush over where I've not put any product and just kind of blend the edge right there where the two colors meet. Okay, see how that gives you a little definition versus this eye? Makes your eye pop a little bit. All right, so now we're going to do this eye. We're going to do the edge and go right in the crease. If you're watching, ladies, say hi. Tell me what you're up to. I hope to be able to show you some before-after pictures of my back porch. Now, we've already had a back porch, but it needed to be redone because, hey Dorinda, how are you? When we moved in, it had a screen on it. This has been years ago. And of course, I allowed my children to talk me into getting a cat. Now we have no more screen because the cat destroyed it. So anyway, finally we are doing some remodeling back there, and we're actually going to split that porch into two parts. My husband is calling it his room and my room. And his room is going to be 10 by 10 and it's going to be a storage room. My room is going to be 15 by 10 and it's going to be a place for us to sit the 2 days a year that it is nice enough to sit out there without melting. So anyway, at least it'll look nice. Okay, so we got the blending. I might need to blend a little bit more over here, and I like to use a fluffy crease brush to blend as well. That's one thing that's really important when you're applying makeup, to make sure you blend so you don't have like all these lines going on. Okay, and I got just a little bit of fallout, so I'm going to wipe that off with a Q-tip. Okay, now ladies, because I have mature eyes, I do my eyeliner a little bit different. I do two things. I take a pencil liner and I do the waterline, and I do it in black. This is the only time I use black because it's too harsh for me. Just on that waterline to give you a subtle pop. And then I'm going to actually use the shadow to do the top part. And what I'm doing is I take this brush, it's got an angled end. This is called a liner shader brush. And I'm going to use this darker color. It's kind of a brown, dark brown, since I'm doing neutrals today. And I just pack it on really good on the end of that angled brush and then tap. And then I'm going to do a straight up wing. And then angle it like a triangle. And then right at the lash line, just press it in. And the reason I like to use the shadow on the top of my lid is because it is much more forgiving than trying to use a pencil when your eyes are kind of crinkly, and it gives you a straighter line. Plus, when you use shadows, you have so many more choices for color. So it's really nice. As long as you got the right tools, you can make it happen. All right, so now we'll do the other side. Straight up wing, angle, kind of like a triangle, and then press at the lash line. Okay, need to get a little more. There we go. Okay. All right, so see how that just lines and gives you a little pop? Now I have gotten some fallout here, which I will clean up later. I can go back with my concealer and get that cleaned up. Now I'm going to do my lash primer. And this conditions your lashes and thickens them. Before you put on the mascara. And you may not be able to see this because it's white, so it doesn't show up too well on the camera, I think. Anyway, talking about my back porch again, I'm very excited because we found a really pretty ceiling fan to go out there. And I'm also going to put some decorative panels on the wall. I've seen these in restaurants sometimes on the ceiling. They're very Victorian looking, and I have always wanted them. And so I'm so excited that I have found a place to use them now. I can't wait to see what the finished product looks like and to show y'all. And it's going to be so nice to look out my kitchen doors and see a nice porch and not a lot of clutter. Okay, so that's the lash primer. Now I'm going to use 4D, and I tell you, my 4D is almost out. I have another one ordered. I waited too long to order it, so I am running low on this mascara. This is one of our #1 sellers. And ladies, I am so excited. There is a big new thing coming that has to do with lashes, and I don't know what it is, but I have seen the results of it, and it is fabulous. And I'm hoping that that is going to be announced by the end of this month. They like to tease us with these new things, and they're not giving us all the information yet. So I tell you what I know when I know it. But what I've heard is if you love the 4D, you're going to be happy with this. So we shall see. Okay, thankfully there's enough mascara in this tube to last until my other one comes in. Okay, I'm going to use a Q-tip and just try to touch up down here. And I'm going to go in with this brush and okay, now I'm going to do one more thing. It's not in this palette, but I like a little sparkle. So I'm going to take my palette 10 and take my finger and dip it in this sparkle color and just tap here and on my lid. This is just a little extra. You don't have to do this. Not everybody likes sparkle as much as I do. And I don't care what time of day it is. I like me some sparkle. Morning, noon, or night. If it blings, Patty likes it. Okay. All right, now, so I'm going to use this cream shadow stick to line underneath my eyes. And I will use a clean cream shadow brush to blend it. Very easy to use these, and this color stays once it is in place. You gotta put it on and blend it quick before it dries. See the definition that gives? Makes your eye pop. Ladies, I love being a girly girl. And I like to share with y'all my tips and tricks. And remember, makeup is an art. So you take what I teach you and you modify it to what you like, because it's not a science, it's an art. And it varies, you know, you make it what you want it to be. Okay, so now we're going to put a little mascara on the bottom lashes. And we are good to go. These colors are so pretty, ladies. Again, this is palette 9 that I used today with these neutral colors. Very pretty. Neutral colors look good on almost everybody. And that's why I decided to do this one today. Usually I use palette 10 because I'm cool and I like the cool colors. But I love these colors too. All right, thanks for joining today. Reach out if you have any questions or if you want to grab some of this stuff for your makeup bag. Everything I used today is on sale in the bundle. So, love y'all. Have a good day. Bye. Mwah.